What's up? My hair is what's up. I need a haircut. Bruh. Matthew Lebner is here. Hey, Matthew, how's it going? Good to see you. Figured I'd come on and do a live, so hopefully that's all right with you guys. Hopefully people will join me. We'll talk, we'll laugh, we'll cry. It'll become a part of us. We got a live alert from the Fleet Paw. Awesome. All right, let's see. Skip. So how is everybody tonight? Hope you're well, as always. Yeah, hope everything is good. Fuck your survey, YouTube. Well, you can tell YouTube how much they suck. I just found out last night, actually, that Egotastic Fun Time, his channel got demonetized for something. Without any warning, just got demonetized, and he can't appeal it until March 26th. Now, the kicker is he can't make any money off of YouTube, can't get super chats on lives or anything like that, can't monetize anything. Before he makes his appeal in March, he's got to remove the offending content, which he has no idea what it is, because YouTube won't tell him, which makes no sense to me. It could be like from a couple years ago when he, So yeah, that's a terrifying thought, to think that any second it could just be demonetized. Hold on one second. Hold on to that thought. There we go. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And yeah. Anyway, hope you guys have been enjoying the week's worth of live content over on Trekyards. We didn't have anything on Monday, but we had Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. And tomorrow we have a episode review, the episode Ethics from season 5 of TNG. We're going to be covering that one. That's when where Worf breaks his back. So yeah, it should be quite a discussion. Hopefully a good one. Hopefully you guys will join us for that. If you haven't joined us for any of the other ones this week, please consider doing that. We'd appreciate it. And yeah. Clona Jonathan says, almost shut down for the night. But now you're not going to, because I'm on live. I probably won't be long. I don't know if this will be a 2-hour one or not. Probably maybe just an hour. We'll see. See how it goes. I did start a little bit later. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go too late, but I thought I'd hop on, at least chat with you guys and see what's up and what's going on. Matthew Lebanon said, I heard about this the other day. Saw him on his channel discussing it. They should give details. Yeah, that's a real problem. I feel bad for the guy. I really do. He's a nice guy, and he doesn't deserve that. No one does, honestly. Well, that's not true. There's a few people on YouTube that could stand to be taken down a few pegs, but it just sucks knowing that could happen at any time and not get an explanation from anybody. Like, anyway, hopefully we don't have to worry about it here or over on Trekyards at any time. So anyway, it is what it is. Fleet Paw, there are people I wish would get demonetized. Egotastic Fun Time is not one of them. Agreed. So if anybody, you're obviously all aware of Egotastic Fun Time. He's a good guy. He, if you can help him out, you can go subscribe to his Patreon. And he's thinking of going back on Twitch, but he's got to build up his whatever to get monetized over there again. He's not sure he wants to do it, but he, if you can help him out with his PayPal, there's PayPal links in his description, and there's also his Patreon. So I think he's doing rideshare now as a way to make money while he's waiting, and that's really not cool, man. So I don't know if anybody out there can help and is willing to. I don't know, tell him Captain Foley from Trekyards sent you, because I'd like to help the guy out, because I know that if that happened to us, I'd want some help too. So I don't know. It just kind of sucks. That's all. Clono Jonathan, haven't kept up with that channel in ages since recording from the car was the thing. Well, he's back recording from his car. Yeah, I kind of, and not on my own volition. I just stopped getting notifications for videos and stuff. Considering there's no new Orville content, I think he wasn't doing as much, maybe. But yeah, YouTube's notorious for like, here's this person, this person, this person, this person, then they just disappear and they stop doing that one day, and you kind of forget because you're watching other things, and then months and months go by and you're like, I haven't seen anything from so and so in a long time. You go and look and you're unsubscribed or something stupid. So yeah, not giving a reason is horrible for anyone. Oh yeah, Fleet Paw, he's not my cuppa, but that's fucking dumb. It's not your cup of tea, eh? There's nothing wrong with the guy. He's a really nice guy. But yeah, I understand that you might not be your thing to watch him, but anyway. Oh, that was hella depressing. So how is everybody? How's your weather? I had to shovel today. I had to shovel the driveway and the back deck, and it's snowing in the morning a little bit, and just a light dusting. So it was nice. I don't mind dusting, or I don't mind dusting. I don't mind shoveling when it's just light snow. So it wasn't too bad to shovel today. Got a lot done. Got some filming done for Trekyards. There's a Trekyards Originals on the horizon soon, so we got that done. I got a bunch of stuff done around the house, and I forgot it was Thursday. Don't know about anybody out there, but it felt like a Wednesday to me. Even Sam thought it was Wednesday. Is it just me, or did you guys think it was Wednesday as well? Hello, Jonathan. Snow and ice and freezing pipes is how it's going here. Ooh, that sucks. Where are you, Clono Jonathan? Fleetpaw, YouTube has unsubbed me from several channels I follow. I hate it. Yep. And you look it up on Google and they're like, well, it might be a problem, but we're not really sure. And one thread said, oh, people, they sometimes unsubscribe by accident. It's not YouTube's fault. What? So yeah, I need to do a rant video. That's what I need to do. We haven't had a rant alert in a while. Actually, yeah, I haven't had a rant alert in a long time. Damn, I need to get on rant alerts again. Matthew says, how was your week, Captain? Good and productive. So that's always a good thing. Oh, Jonathan is in East Tennessee. Cold and snow here in New York City, says Matthew. Fleetpaw, I'm in Princeton, New Jersey today and tomorrow, and New Haven, Connecticut Saturday. Nice. Hello, Jonathan. The minus 17 Celsius temperature last night was not fun. Don't enjoy the pipe freeze. Tennessee is not made for this. Minus 17 is not that bad. That being said, it was like minus 15 the other day, but it was a super bitter cold. There wasn't really a wind chill per se, but it felt way colder than minus 17. It's just weird. My buddy who lives out in Alberta, Grand Prairie, Alberta, they had like minus 49 earlier this week. Minus 49 with the wind chill. Celsius. That's fucking brutal, man. Anyway, Fleetpaw, garbled, rant alert. Matthew Lebner, productive is always good. Yes, it is. And Matthew, I was thinking about you earlier today because I have the shirt that I got to send you sitting there ready to go. And I'm still waiting on like some stickers and stuff that I have ordered, but they have not yet arrived. So don't worry, I'll get that stuff out to you when I get a chance. And yeah, we're looking into a few other things for the channel maybe. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, don't worry. Dave and Laura, hey y'all. I haven't seen you much. Saw you earlier in the other live. I didn't know if you were aware that I switched my late night lives to this channel, but I'm glad to see you. Fleet Paw, excuse me, -17 isn't that bad. My heating bill would like to have a talk with you. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. All right. What do we want to talk about? Let's not talk about the weather. Springtime. That's a nice name. I like the name Springtime. Perfect. How long until the early Mickey Mouses? How long until the early Mickey Mouse Star Trek TOS crossover fan film and -12 degrees Celsius, 9 Fahrenheit here in Anchorage, Alaska? you're, you're in, oh man, you're in Anchorage and it's warmer there than here. Brutal, man, brutal. Dave and Laura, work and family, keeping us hopping. That's good though. That's good. Hopefully, it's good things and not any bad things going on. But I'm glad you're here, Dave and Laura or Laura. Good to see you. Fleet Paw says Wonderfest ? Wonderfest is indeed a thing. First weekend in June, Crown Plaza Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky. You gotta go. It's amazing. I already have my room booked. So yeah, Wonderfest is a must do. Springtime. For a while, it was raining this winter here in Anchorage. Yeah, it's been raining here a lot. We didn't have any snow until like last week, and then it's just been. There was one day where it got a little bit heavy, wet snow, and then it was going to rain and freeze. So I had to shovel the heavy, wet, slushy snow, because if I had let it go until the next day, instead of shoveling it before I went to bed, I would have woken up to solid ice on the deck. So yeah, it's been a weird, mild winter here, and I don't mind that. I like mild winters, but snow just sort of sucks. Fleet Paw, hey, I'm in a Crown Plaza hotel tonight. Wow, cool. Neil Hammersmith, is there really a Picard movie on the way or no? Also, all hail K-On. Oh. Fleet Paw, you got your bingo card out. By the way, guys, everyone that's here right now, all 11 of you, it's not that many. If you go to the community tab in the on my YouTube channel, there are two Captain Foley live bingo cards. You can play around a Captain Foley bingo when you watch me live. Go check them out. There, just click the image, save it, print it if you want to. Don't care. It's there in the community tab. We'll have more on the way, and I'd like to thank Fleet Paw for those. He did a really good job putting those together, and it'll probably make watching my lives more fun. So definitely do that if you watch Captain Foley's lives a lot. It's worth doing. I think it makes it more fun. So definitely do that. Fleet Paw Swiftback, $2. Hail K-On. Springtime. It's been warm, ice, rain, or brief heavy snow, and now getting cold, but not much mixing in between. So is that typical for you, or is it a lot colder there generally? Sorry, I've pulled a muscle or something on my rib cage on the right hand side, and just like it's hard to bend down. It's probably from shoveling, honestly, but it's just been super painful, and only when I move certain ways. So if I wince in pain, that's why I'm fine. I just took some medication before I started this live, so it should probably kick in the next half hour, an hour. But I'm okay. I'll live. Ray Brown, great to be here, Captain. Good to have you, Ray Brown. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Now there's 13 people. I'll mention the bingo cards again. On the Captain Foley channel on YouTube, there's a community tab. Go to that. It has all like the things I share there. And I've shared the Captain Foley live bingo cards. It makes it more fun. It really does. Let me know if anybody's playing right now. I'd really appreciate to know, because I could check off a few boards on your bingo card. Now, there's 2 different ones so far, so you can pick either one. See who gets a bingo first. We already got a K-On. The K-On square has been checked off. What else has been checked off? We didn't even get a Never Fear Fleet Pause here yet, so that one hasn't been checked off. Matthew Lebner, the bingo cards are awesome. Printing them now. Yes, there will be more, so keep your eyes peeled for those. We will get more out because it's fun to randomize it and mix them up. So I'm glad you like them. I think it's a fun idea. We need to make some for Trekyards lives at like 4 o'clock with me and Sam, because I think that would be another fun way to, and a Drunkyards version. We need a Drunkyards one. We need a Drunkyards one too. Fleet Paw. I wouldn't mind some Trekyards ones for like regular lives, and a Drunkyards version would be good as well. Fleet Paw, Domino's delivery is a lot cheaper than Grubhub, Uber Eats, or DoorDash. Yeah. Peter Lukaku, Jimmy John's, and Jersey Mike's coming to Canada. Woo! Jersey Mike's been here for a long time. There's a Jersey Mike's just on the main strip, like a couple blocks away. I think we got 2 Jersey Mike's in London here. Jimmy John's is good. I had Jimmy John's when I went to the States, but not the biggest. There's a reason I don't like Jimmy John's. Okay, I don't like Brock Lesnar. I think he's a douche canoe. And Jimmy John's is one of his sponsors when he was in the UFC, so he wears like shorts with Jimmy John's on them. And but no, I can't wait, because Jimmy John's was good when I went to it in the States. Eric is here. Hello, Eric, sir. Defiant is here as well. Not talking much. Doing raids on an ammo. Oh, but doing raids on an MMO with my guild. But hi, Al. Hello, sir. How's it going? Glad you're here. Springtime. Not really. This is different from what we're used to, but it's actually pretty reasonable weather-wise, at least for Anchorage. You want a small city in America that is very cold. Fairbanks, Alaska is for you. No one wants anything that's cold except for beer. I don't have a beer tonight. But yeah. Fleet Paw. Oh, look, it's Eric Martin. What's up, loser? That's so rude. You be nice to my friend Eric. I'm taking notes, LOL. Trekyards and Drunkyards bingo cards. I should also do a Captain Foley and Admiral Sylvia live bingo card. I could think of a few things for that. It's fun. It makes it more interactive. 18 people here now. All right. A few people have joined in that weren't here at the beginning. Peter Lukaku, Defiant. Well, Eric already knows about the bingo cards, but as I said it before, on my community tab on the YouTube page for my channel, there is bingo cards for late night with Captain Foley, or just Captain Foley Lives. Go print one out, or just save it on your computer and play along. See if you get a bingo. If you get a bingo, I want you to shout out bingo in the chat, because that'll be fun. Let's see. Eric Martin, Cap has to shit on me, Fleet Paw. Nice try at cheating, LOL. That's true. That's one of the bingo tiles. Captain Foley shits on Eric. Not like literally. Get the scat videos out of your mind, guys. Springtime. Got pizza for me and my parents, and it was about $65 US. Food is a bit more in Alaska. Was good pizza. Depends how many pizzas you got, the size, I guess. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Well, it is unreasonable, but it's yeah. Can relate. SC Scout Guy. Jimmy John's has gotten too expensive for the size of the sandwich. It is good though. Every place has got too good. Another good sub place here is Firehouse Subs. Really good large sandwiches, but way too expensive. Yeah, yeah. Food prices are getting out of hand. Fleet Paw, Springtime, Buffalo, and Syracuse, New York. Would like to have a chat with you. Defiant. I don't do business with Jimmy John's for personal reasons. Dun dun dun. Cryptic response for the win. Let's see. Matthew Levin says, how are the pugs doing? Wonderfully. They're sleeping and snoring. Defiant. Same with Chick-fil-A. Springtime. Cold and up north. Fleet Paw. Well, fuck. Was trying to get an early bingo. Can't do that. You guys can't cheat. Speaking of Chick-fil-A, I was there once when we were down at Wonderfest one year. Wasn't all that great, to be honest. But they recently opened up one here in London, about 6 minutes from me, right near the Toys R Us. Have yet to go and try it. So, Peter Lukaku, BK Whoppers in Canada are Loke Snimbix. Or like Starbucks? Is that what you mean? I don't know. Fleet Paw, Stuart, you have something on your face under your left eye. Get closer just so I can see it. Oh, try and check off a bingo tile, eh? Nice try. Matthew Lebner, there's another box. This is going to be fun. Captain Foley bingo. I think it's fucking hilarious. Springtime. Problem with Firehouse Subs is about 20 to 30 minutes away from home and work without traffic. Dave and Laura. Or Laura, I guess. Probably Dave. The closest pizza place to us is over an hour away, and I would have no idea where to find a sub. LOL. You're out in the middle of nowhere. Don't know if I could handle that. I could and I couldn't. I would love to live on a little isolated island, but at the same time, I need my technology. I need my streaming services. I need my internet. I need to talk to you guys. So that's a real catch-22 for me, to be away from everybody and everything, just peaceful. But I still need my toys and my gadgets. So oh, BK Whoppers in Canada are like $8. Trying to picture the menu board on the Burger King near me. I haven't been there in a while. I mean, yeah, combos are probably like 13 or 14, so maybe, yeah. Springtime. What is Cap smoking? And yes, weed is legal in Alaska. It's not weed. This is just a vape. I vape. Great. And this is Wiggly Bee is the flavor. It used to be called GB, which stands for gummy bear. It just tastes like gummy bears. It's really good. It's not weed. I don't smoke weed. I get super paranoid on it. And it's a whole thing. So Sylvia smokes weed all the time to help with her pain and stuff, pain management. But yeah, I don't begrudge it. I don't If you want to smoke weed, cool. A lot of people don't react well to it, and I'm one of them. I just don't. It's been a few times I've done it where it's been a good one, good trip, but 95% of the time, not so much. Dave and Laura said, and I have never been to the pizza place close to us. Fleet Pa says, fuck, foiled again. Fuck, eh? Don't swear, Fleet Pa. That's not cool. I see you. Eric Martin, wow, if you play a game with Fleet Pa, keep one hand on your wallet, folks. Holy shit, I'm ugly up close. There's a delay on my iPad and I saw my face. It's like, oh my God. Peter Lukaku, I remember when Wendy's single combo burger and fries and drink was $4.27. Yeah, I remember, was it back in the late 80s, maybe early 90s? McDonald's did a rollback thing. They rolled back a lot of their burgers, their classic burgers like the cheeseburger and the Big Mac and stuff, to earlier pricing to make them cheaper. And ever since, they've just slightly crept up, and they've never done it again. So, unless that was a fever dream, but I swear to God that happened. If it happened and you remember it, let me know. It might only be a Canada thing, but I don't think so. Laura is here just sleeping. Oh, rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Fleet Pa, that has to be added to a bingo card. Captain Foley sings, because I end up singing more often than I'd like. Fleet Pa, $2. Never fear, Fleet Pa is here. You know the rest. That's cheating. That's cheating. Dave and Laura, we have a smart house, lol. All the tech and Amish neighbors. SC Scout Guy, LeVar Burton did a show about his family history the other day. I noticed a common surname, so I went to Ancestry and I DNA matched for LeVar Burton, but sadly it is through slavery. He is a fourth cousin. Are you going to reach out to him? That might be awkward. Just saying. Peter the Caco, I don't smoke weed because I get paranoid and see sounds. Damn it, Cat. You just crashed my TV. Peter the Caco says, Costco dogs and pizza will forever be the same price, thankfully. Got a Costco, 2 Costcos in London here. One's right near me as well. And yeah, I haven't been to Costco in a long time. We haven't had a membership for like maybe 4 years. But yeah, when the kids were younger, we used to take them to Costco all the time, load up on stuff, and then yeah, on the way out, you gotta get some pizza or hot dogs, man. Those Costco hot dogs are so good. Yeah, but you don't need a membership to go. I should go get some, because I really am craving a good hot dog lately. God damn it! Now I'm in the mood for hot dogs. Curse you on your goddamn food discussions. Fleet Pass said, note taken. SC Scout Guy, yes, I thought about reaching out to him, but just like you said, it would be way too awkward. It does make me feel kind of ashamed. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. But Lieutenant Commander Raymond Anders has arrived. Hello, sir. Hi, Captain. Northwest Arkansas, minus 10 degrees at night, Saturday and Sunday. Chick-fil-A is the worst chicken place in the world. This is coming from Chickendale. Is a Chickendale like a Chippendale? That's funny. All this food talk, I tell you. Can't do it. Can't deal with it. Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot, toot. Sorry. Fleet Pa. I know you're looking at doing some stuff to the Camaro for rust repair. Have you thought about looking for parts and picking them up during Wonderfest? No, absolutely not. Why would I do that? That is the stupidest suggestion I've ever heard, Fleet Pa. There is a place in Windsor, which is an hour and a half from me, maybe an hour, called CamaroDepot.ca. All they do is sell Camaro parts. So I get them without import taxes. I can drive down and pick them up. A front forward quarter panel for my Camaro, my 79. My God. Got something at the back of my throat. Anyway, quarter panel, $179 Canadian for each side. Unpainted, unprimed, but that's fine. My trunk lid, I got to replace my trunk lid because it's got a little bit of a hole in it. And by the spoiler where the water collects, that's like $95. Again, unpainted, unprimed, but that's okay. So no, I would absolutely not consider picking up Camaro parts in the States at all. Eric Martin, I find that at fast food places, I order from the value menu and the full burger combos are getting, so expensive. Yeah. Dave and Laura, LOL, need to stop smoking. It's not that. I can actually feel something at the back of my throat. I get a little bit of a tickle. I don't know why. It's not the smoking. Fleet Pa, I was thinking it might be cheaper here in the States. Not if I try to cross the border with it. And they pull you in the secondary and, oh, you got fucking car parts. Plus, we carpool down. So we've got like 2 or 3 people in the car, plus boxes full of models. There'd be no room for car parts. Absolutely 100% not. That's why I order from CamaroDepot.ca. Are you fucking kidding me? That's why I order from CamaroDepot.ca. Because like I said, no import fees, the shipping's not bad. Sorry, I just saw a flashing light of a plow go by and I'm like, oh, I just fucking shoveled the driveway and then these dipshit plows come along and all the fucking snow from the whole crescent ends up in the mouth of my driveway. I think it was just a salter and sander though, because the road's not bad, but Jesus Christ. Peter Lukaku, $20. Thank you so much. That is an amazing super chat. Just finished watching Voyager, Course Oblivion. Such an underrated episode. Out of all the episodes, they had a clip where Voyager was coming in so fast to the rescue. It was emotional. That's a fantastic episode. And yes, it is one of the most emotional episodes of Voyager, in my opinion. Absolutely love that episode. That's so sad. Eric Martin, a Dr. Pepper would help your throat. It wouldn't, though. Dave and Laura, LOL, I remember the snowplow mounds. Right? SC Scout Guy, do they search your car for stuff and tax you for it when you cross the border? I have always flown to Canada, never driven. They can. Usually they're like, how long you been gone? It's like 5 days. They're like, what do you have to declare? We were at a convention, got about $700 worth of stuff for me and $400 for him, whatever. Like, okay, you're fine, you're good to go. But every now and then, they're like, pull into secondary, and they want to fucking look. So it's very rare that it'll happen, but it could happen. So, yeah. Dave and Laura says we did Voyager Equinox 1 and 2 tonight. Nice. Some other great episodes. Fleet Pa, I fucking hate the plows. I get the end of the driveway done and then wow, snowed back under. And not only snowed back under, but all the ice and salt and sand at the end of your driveway. And you have to go shovel it, and it's heavy as fuck. Kloonberg, maybe hot Dr. Pepper. Okay, my throat is not sore. For the record, I wish I wouldn't have coughed because now everybody's a fucking doctor. It's not smoking. It's not something that like Neocitrin or a hot lemon tea can cure. It's literally, I can feel something at the back of my throat, which I think might be gone now. You just want me all to pay you for the doctor's bill, for your doctor's advice. It's not going to happen. Fleet Pass Swiftback. There's places that use graders to plow, and they have a little trapdoor thing that prevent the snow from piling in the end of driveways. Yes, there are a few places like that. Unfortunately, I am not in that place because London's a shithole. I'm just kidding. London's not that bad. It's just fucking inconsiderate pricks. That's all. By Dr. Pepper, did you mean amaretto instead? I have some amaretto. Dave and Laura, LOL, just used hard. Just used hard. What? Sorry, you don't understand that one. Up here, Lukaku, if you flip the shovel upside down, you can rip the ice off your stairs. Gotcha. SC Scout Guy, we are about 2 months too early for Stuart's terrible coughing fits due to pollen. Yeah, I do get coughing fits occasionally. I don't think it's pollen, though. It can go 5-6 years and not have them, and then all of a sudden have them for like a couple months where I have a cough. Then it goes away again. And everybody on the live is like, you should go get that checked out. I'm worried about you. Are you okay? It's like, yes. Yes, I am. Thank you. I love that you guys care. Clono Jonathan. Now I want a fried spicy chicken sandwich and amaretto. That didn't work for me. That one didn't get me craving anything. Jimmy John's like a sub. I could go for a sub right now. A hot dog, a Costco hot dog. Not a chicken sandwich, though. Raymond Anders, would you like to see a crossover Star Trek Strange New Worlds and Ghost? Like Patrick Swayze Ghost? I don't know which ghost you're talking about. Pleepa, neither am I. Bingo! You got a bingo. I don't believe you. Dave and Laura says, talking all the talking dried you out. Yes. Fleetpaw, card number 1, left top to right bottom diagonal. Really? All right, okay, I'm going to check and see. Because I think you're full of shit. How's that? I don't know. Community. Let's see. Did you say second card? Oh my God, I don't remember what you said. Second card or first card? And top left to bottom right. K-On, yes. Get close to the camera, yes. Free space, yes. Mention the Camaro, you fucker. That's why you did it. Oh, you cheating prick. And then I don't get it. Fleetpaw got a bingo. You're an asshole, Fleetpaw. What about the Camaro parts? Get them when you're down here in Louisville, ma. It's like, nope. Okay, you can't rig the game, Fleetpaw. That's not fair. That's not fair. SC Scout Guy. Buddy, a few years ago, I thought you were going to die. Buddy, a few years ago, I thought you were going to die. You were about to cough up a lung and turning red. And yet here I am. Thank you, though. No, I'm fine. It's all good. I, I'm not going to say that, but anyway, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. Peter the Caco, $5. Can we do random trivia night? It doesn't have to be Trek. Sure, throw me trivia if you want. Go for it. Unless you want it to be a whole like live, because we could just do a trivia thing. That'd be fine. Raymond Anders, new TV show Ghost. Haven't even heard of it, so. Eric Martin, bingo, your bingo card. Bring your bingo card up to the front fleet pot and let one of the old ladies check it. Dave and Laura, ha ha ha, way to go, fleet pot. Fleet pot said I had to beat Eric Martin though. With a rubber hose. See, now I can lay into the shitting on Eric thing because you already got a bingo. Anyhow. So yeah, who else is playing bingo out there right now? Who else? Let me know. I want to know. Fleet Pot already won, but hey. Yeah, we need more cards. We need more cards that make it more challenging. You could do another one. Here's a few suggestions, Fleet Pot. While I'm sitting here thinking, looking at my Star Trek books, trying to remember what book something was in, referencing an old Star Trek book, getting up for a second to go behind the camera and adjust my sand art thing. Showing the Enterprise C, the gold Enterprise C from Diamond Select. Showing my 25th anniversary Franklin Mint Enterprise. You've already got a broom tour, like a library tour or house tour. Can't think of anything right offhand. Eric Martin, great. Now Cap is going to unleash full spread of torpedoes at me. No, I like you. You're fine. Fleet Paw said, okay, fine. Play for second now, folks. I'll abstain from playing. Peter the Caco, hey, saw the G.I. Joe shit you posted on your personal channel. Why are you such a fan of G.I. Joe? Very good question. Back when I was a kid, I had so much G.I. Joe shit. I was more of a G.I. Joe fan back then than I was of Transformers. Now that I'm older, it's switched. I'm more of a Transformers fan than G.I. Joe. However, G.I. Joe's awesome. I still have all my stuff. I got the G.I. Joe headquarters. I got the Killer Whale hover tank. I got the Sky Striker. I had the Dragonfly helicopter. What else did I have? I had the Skyhawk. I had a shit ton of figures. Mailed away for the Hooded Cobra Commander figure. I got more than that. Anyway, regardless, I love G.I. Joe. And my parents, they have a 4.5 acre property, like a huge backyard. We had a little pond. We had a big field. We had, lots of trees. And there was one particular apple tree in this, like the side part of the yard, that I always put the G.I. Joe headquarters under. And it was close to the pond, but not really. So you could take the hovercraft in there. G.I. Joe's a fantastic toy line. And I still have most, if not all of my originals. I think a lot of them will probably need new O-rings at this point. They're all in bins right now. And I don't really have anything G.I. Joe on display. I do have a Zartan in the other room that I actually picked up at a toy store probably a year ago. Complete Zartan with his little bike, which I had when I was a kid, but I lost the chest plate somewhere in the backyard. I still have the face mask that goes in his little backpack. But no, I just love G.I. Joe. I think they're really fun, and I got spoiled with them. I didn't have many Transformers growing up, and the Transformers that I wanted, I never got, like Optimus Prime. I've since made up for that now that I have my own money, because I've got when I have all my Optimus Primes on display, I've got 3 shelves of them. So And speaking of, next Wednesday's video is going to be a Transformers video on the Captain Foley personal channel. I got a YOLO Park Kickstarter. So Kickstarter did YOLO Park did a Kickstarter campaign for a 20 centimeter tall Megatron. He's actually right in the other room, in the ready room right now. He's right behind that wall. I could go get him and show him to you, but I'm not going to. It's going to be a surprise for next Wednesday. So that's what that video is about. And then probably the week after will be the G.I. Joe book. But anyway, as I was saying, when I was a kid, I was more of a G.I. Joe fan, at least toy-wise. I loved the Transformers cartoon, don't get me wrong. But now that I'm older, I've got a lot more Transformers on display, and I'm a little bit more picky with my Transformers buying. I won't get every Transformer. There's only certain ones, and kind of selective about it. G.I. Joe, I've got... Well, I ordered the Sky Striker from HasLab, which I've done a review on. I've also got the 1/6 scale. 1/6 scale or 1/12 scale. Whatever the G.I. Joe classifieds are, there's a new Dragonfly they're doing, which is huge. I have that funded. I crowdfunded for that. Or I donated to their crowdfunder for that. It comes with a G.I. Joe Classifieds Wild Bill, so it's like he's like that tall, and the helicopter's to scale. So I don't know when that's coming, but that'll be here eventually. I don't know. I like G.I. Joe and I like Transformers, but now I'm just more of a Transformers guy. Once dipshit next door, my son Quiet, once he moves out, and we shuffle the house around and I get the entire basement, then that stuff's going to be coming out of bins. There's going to be some good videos at that time, both lives and edited, because I'll be going through all my old stuff and setting up a display room down there. So all that stuff will be on display. I'll probably have to get some stuff, like I said, fixed. Unfortunately, the O-rings and the G.I. Joe figures, they go bad, so I'll have to get those things fixed. But so yeah, there we go. And this book that I posted on the not only on Facebook but also on the YouTube community page is The Art of G.I. Joe. It's like a $250 book. It's huge. It's about 20-pound book. Beautiful art of the toys. And I also got the digipack, which means I also get a Blu-ray and a DVD set that comes in a little like ammo box, which will talks about the making of the book and the history of G.I. Joe. But that doesn't ship out till March. So I got like the first half of this with this book. But the book is so glorious. I cannot wait to do a video on it for you guys. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, don't miss it. It's definitely worth a look. It comes with exclusive prints that you can have framed as well. I think there's 12 or 24 of them in the box. Yeah. Plus, I got a lot of stories with me and my older brothers. My older brother Steve used to like really bug the shit out of me, but that's what bigger brothers are supposed to do, right? I come home from school, want to go play with my G.I. Joes, and there'd be like one sitting on the kitchen table. It'd be like Duke with a little sign, and the sign says, "To find so-and-so, go where Johnny Appleseed would go." And it's like, so go to the apple tree out back, or the apple tree, and there's like Scuba, or like I think that was his name. Oh, Torpedo, the scuba diver guy, sitting on a branch holding another sign that says, "To find so-and-so, go here." And I was getting really pissed off because I don't know how old I was, but I was in public school, and my brother had hidden, because he got home from high school before I did. He hid all of my G.I. Joes, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, on the property somewhere with clues leading to the next one. I was so mad. But looking back, it's a good memory, right? He also bought me my Star Wars ATST for Christmas one year, which is great because I love the ATST. Wasn't really a fan of it back then so much, but now I think the ATST is one of my favorite Star Wars vehicles. But anyway, there you go. Nostalgia. Stroll down nostalgia lane there. All right. Dave and Laura said the doctor had her Trekyards shirt on at the lab today. That could count as a game point in bingo. Laura had her Trekyard shirt on. She has a Trekyard shirt. That's awesome. Which Trekyard shirt does she have? The pinup one? Oh. Or are we talking about... I assume the doctor is Laura. Let me know. That's awesome. Yeah, there should be something about Trekyards merch on the bingo card. Urs says, hey, Cap, not much new here, but it's cold. That is news for some. But the letters are shivering going wireless. Sorry, I'm a little late. And you would say, like Worf, little. SC Scout Guy, I always thought it was a little weird that the Canadian G.I. Joes replaced the U.S. flag with the Canadian flag and changed their bios on the cards that came with them to make them born in Canada. Not all the bio cards changed, some did, but yes, a lot. I got a mix of both American flag and Canadian flag G.I. Joes, and I don't have a problem with that. I think that's kind of cool. Kind of a United Task Force kind of thing. But yeah, a lot of mine have Canadian flags. So at least it wasn't called, at least it wasn't like in the UK where it's called Action Force. No, it's fucking G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe doesn't mean anything to us here. It's called Action Force. Oh, fuck. Suck an apple. Suck an egg. Suck a something. Suck a lemon. That was supposed to be insulting, but it somehow didn't turn out to be insulting. Damn British. Action Force. Fleet Paw said the cards are in the community tab of the Captain Foley channel. Yes, they are. There's bingo cards there if you want to grab one to play along with the Captain Foley Live bingo. It's always a fun time, maybe. Eric Martin, G.I. Joe, only action figure I had with a beard. Now, we're not talking about the 12-inch. We're not talking about the 12-inch G.I. Joes with the kung fu grip and the lifelike hair. My brother had those. He had those in Johnny Quest. Not Johnny Quest, Johnny West. Yeah, he had the cowboys and stuff, too. Fuck, Eric, you're old. No, they weren't the 12-inch G.I. Joes. These were the real G.I. Joes. The 3.75-inch action figures. The actual G.I. Joes. Pfft. Take your 12-inch G.I. Joes and go put them on a shelf behind glass. Pfft. Nobody wants that shit. That being said, my brother had a bunch of them. The adventure sets, and he had a sarcophagus. And, yeah. But anyway. Paul Hitchcock, G.I. Joe preference, cartoon or comic? Cartoon. I never got into the comics, first of all. I read the odd one here and there. I actually have the first edition over here somewhere. I just picked it up recently. Yeah, never got... Same with Transformers. Never really got into the comics that much. Except when IDW came out with them. As you can see, I've got the IDW collection right there. Not all of them, but that was much later. But yeah, cartoon, hands down. Michael Skyros. Great stories, Cap. Yeah, I got a lot of great stories like that. It is very cold in Canada. So is space. John! Fleet Paw, I'm getting all sorts of ideas for new Captain Foley cards. I'll send you the list after the live. Yes, please do. Peter Lukaku, $5. Don't play G.I. Joe in the outdoors, laughing my ass off. Had the whole collection, but we played in Poison Ivy. Worst weekend of my life. You gotta play with them outside, though. It was great to have the little hovercraft floating in the pond and get torpedo and like dive down into the water. It was so fun. I miss being a kid, man. I miss going outside and playing with the G.I. Joe figures. Man. Anyway. David Lawrence says she has the blue tee with the Trekyards Delta. I have it in gray. And she stole my mug. The blue tee. Which blue? Like, we got a bunch of t-shirts. which logo on it. Like I was wearing my shirt earlier. Damn it, the Trekyards with the pin up in the middle, or we've got an Andorian one, we've got a Cardassian one, we got a Klingon one, we got a Romulan one. We got a bunch of pinups. Which one? Is it a non-pinup one? We got some of those too. Fleetpaw, Captain Foley, bingo is a fun time, except when Fleetpaw manipulates the live to get the bingo before everyone else. Yeah, that's not even fair. I was wondering why you were like, while you're at Wonderfest, you're going to pick up parts for your Camaro? No. Why the fuck would I do that? I got to be on the lookout for that now and deliberately not answer you or talk to you or listen to you or think about you. You know what? I should just boot your ass. Take away your moderator status. Hide you from the channel. Dave and Laura, LOL, mine was the bearded with the scar and all the cool boots and stuff. Yeah, my brother's had a scar too. Michael, Skyros, I hate that most of rubber bands dry rotted. Unfortunately, that's the nature of rubber or silicone or whatever. Yeah, a lot of mine need to be replaced for sure. That being said, my Omnibot, I got an Omnibot. I begged my parents for an Omnibot one year. And not the Omnibot 2000, the one just underneath that, but still like top end Omnibot, right? I still have it downstairs. I've been watching a bunch of repair and Omnibot videos on YouTube the last like 2 weeks, and every one of them complains that the treads on the tires of the Omnibot have the dry rot and they just crack and crumble and fall apart. So today, when I was sitting down at my desk, because Omnibot's tucked under my desk on the one side, you know, kind of out of the elements. He's a little bit, the plastic's yellowed a lot, unfortunately, but it's beside the dog bed. So decided to pull them out, looked at the tires, and they're mint. They're still rubbery. So I like it. That's fine. The only thing I need for my Omnibot is a new charger to plug it in and charge the rechargeable battery. I had to get a replacement battery, as most people that have Omnibots need to do. And yeah, I got to get them up and operating again because I kind of miss my Omnibot. I don't know how old I was when I got them, but I begged my parents to get me an Omnibot for Christmas, and I didn't think they were going to because it was so expensive at the time. And sure enough, Christmas morning, after all the presents were open, I was like, oh, I didn't get an Omnibot. Dad comes out with this big ass box here. And I still have my Omnibot box downstairs too. So, hell yeah. My dad always did that. He always waited till all the presents were open. It's like, oh, well, that's it for Christmas. Did you get everything you wanted? And it's like, yeah. Well, hold on a second. What's that over there? Like he would have hidden it or something. Or sometimes he'd just be like, get up and leave and come back a minute later with it. And it's like, this is awesome. I love Christmas. I miss Christmas. I miss the magic of Christmas as a kid. I miss having my kids in the house during Christmas because it was still magical as a parent. It's just different kind of magic. And now it's like, no kids, no Christmas magic. It sucks. It sucks. So am I after all that? Oh, Fleetpaw. So at Fleetpaw, so am I after all that. We are lower deckers on the Foley. SC Scout Guy. My local comic book shop has the huge ass USS flag in the middle of the shop. I wanted that thing so bad in the 80s. Get to that in a second. I think I skipped a comment. Dave and Laura 2, the original best. Oh, so you got the actual real Trekyards logo, which is the pinup wearing the red dress. So the flag. I never remember wanting the flag, which is odd because I loved the Sky Striker. I loved F-14s back then. We had a pool. My parents have an Olympic-sized swimming pool in the backyard, 8-foot deep end, and I forget the length of it, but it's a big pool, right? And I grew up with that pool. I'm a hell of a swimmer as a result. but you would think that I'd want the flag, and I know it didn't float. I know it didn't float. I mean, you can convert them. A lot of people have converted them to float and add extra levels on them now. A friend of mine and fellow YouTuber in London here, he actually has a flag in his basement. Jay Bartlett. I don't know if you follow Jay Bartlett at all, but um, so yeah, his just a fucking USS flag with extra decks underneath that he built, and it's really fucking cool. I don't remember wanting the flag though. I also never wanted the Defiant, the spaceship. To be fair, I don't remember ever seeing the Defiant in like the Sears catalog or anything. Pretty sure I'd seen the flag though. But that comes down to footprint, right? Like that's a big footprint. And sure, we had a pretty big house, but honestly, there would have been nowhere for me to put that because it wouldn't have really fit in my room necessarily and have me be able to move around very well. And I'm sure my dad didn't want it in the living room or downstairs in the rec room or anything like that. So I think that was probably just a logistics thing that I didn't get that. David Laura says Canada is colder than space. Sometimes, yeah. There's it's cold. It was colder the other day in Alberta than it was on Mars. It's like what the fuck? Eric Martin, wasn't there a GI Joe aircraft carrier? It was like 80 years ago. We just talked about it. It was the flag, and it was not 80 years ago. You're older than me, man. You're older than me. You shut your filthy mouth. See, they wouldn't have made a USS Flag aircraft carrier for your GI Joe because your GI Joe was 12 inches tall. As it is, the fucking one for the 3.75-inch figures was 6 feet long. Yours would have been like 19 feet long. You take your old GI Joes with your lifelike hair, scar, kung fu grip, and shove them up your ass. I don't know where that came from. I'm very sorry. I apologize immensely. Michael Skyros. Now I have about 50 half GI Joes. They're easy to fix. You can go on eBay and buy bags of the O-rings, and they're super easy to fix. If you ever need help fixing anything, there's a really good YouTube channel I'd recommend called Toy Polloy. He does fantastic repair work, and so if with those figures, there's like the legs with the hook, and then there's like the crotch piece, and then there's the torso, right? A lot of times the crotch piece, like the front or the back, will break off. He shows you how to fix that. He's actually really good. So I'd say go watch Toy Polloy and repair your own figures, man. Fleet Pa, I miss not having balls. Are you a eunuch? And I know it says bills, but balls is funnier. I miss not having balls, not having to buy food, not having to worry about this or that or the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. I guess you wouldn't be hard without balls. Dave and Laura, your logo over the left breast. Oh, breasts. Ah, yes. Which logo? It's just the Trekyards Delta, or like the research division one? Probably the Delta. That thing, I don't know. That shirt I was never happy with. They always oversize the Delta. It's too big on the shirt, and I can't really stand it. And they can't fix it. So, i.e. Canon of Trek. I'm going to hit you. It's not how you spell canon, my friend. Peter Lukaku, $5. What's next for Trekyards until the next show comes out? We got some Trekyards originals coming up. We got our TNG reviews. We got our regular Saturday ship content, including a bunch of interviews with Bill Krause that are coming out. Our tier, we do a lot of lives. We got our Trek Versus, kind of like game show live. We've got our tiered list ranking system. There's a lot that we have. So Don't you worry. We aren't going anywhere. Plus, I got a lot of scripts written. Plus, we have a little secret project in the works. Might have a new show coming out on the Trekyards channel, but I'll just leave that teaser there. We think it'll be pretty popular. Plus, we have some Trek shorts coming now, or Trekyards shorts, which are just like the 1 minute videos. But they really bolster channel engagement and bring new people in, and they're good for analytics. So we got a bunch of those coming out, which are basically small segments that have been nicely, crisply edited to have like clips from John Eves or Doug Drexler or a bunch of the other people that we've interviewed. I think Fleet Paw's probably seen them if he's been on the Discord. If he's never there anymore, Fleet Paw's never around anymore until he's around, but he's never around. It's a weird dichotomy. Urs says, "What's your opinion on the new JJ Trek that's supposed to be an origin story?" For fuck's sakes. My opinion is, what the fuck? Stop. It's a fucking origin story of what? Like, no. Stop going backwards. Just fucking do something new. Stop trying to shoehorn shit into timelines and... It just makes me want to fucking cry or scream or yell or go kick somebody's head in. It's just frustrating. You don't know what to do with the fucking perfectly good franchise, but fuck it up. So just fucking put the fucking franchise down and back away from it. JJ, Kurtzman, y'all. Anyway, yeah, not happy that they're doing an origin story. I'm Emperor Shao Kahn, ruler of Outworld. Hi there. Well, hello there. Dave and Laura, size matters, lol. I mean, for a left breast that it's on, yes. But for the Delta itself, it should be the correct com badge size. So that's kind of bothered me. I feel ashamed. I feel dirty, Dave, because now you said your wife was wearing the shirt, and then you said on the left breast. Now I'm thinking about breasts, and your wife was. So am I thinking about your wife's left breast? I don't know. If I am, I apologize. I don't know what I'm picturing. I'm so sorry. Oh. Peter the Caco, I just realized my garbage can looks like an R2D2. Awesome. SC Scout Guy, the USS Flag was $109 in 1985, which I am sure is the reason I never got one. I doubt my entire Christmas cost that much back then. Yeah. But the store I was just telling you about, Omnibot, that was like $350, I think. It was $300 or $500 back then. I never thought I'd get it, but I kept bugging my parents for months. I had the Sears catalog, I had that page dog-eared, I had it circled, I had stars around it, and I kept showing them, kind of like in A Christmas Story. It's like, hey, leave this Sears catalog here. My dad will see that. Although, if you really wanted to get things, you suck up to the mom, and the mom talks to dad, and then... So, I don't know the story about why I got it or who decided to get it for me, but I'm so happy they did. And they did that a few times, a few Christmases. I got some things that I really was not expecting, but wanting, but not expecting. Paul Hitchcock, favorite Joes and or Cobras. Favorite Joes, definitely liked Duke back in the day and Wild Bill. Those were fantastic. Big fan of Zartan, not really a Cobra, and like I said, I mailed away for the hooded Cobra Commander because I preferred the hooded Cobra Commander that was in the cartoons to the face shield Cobra Commander. Never actually had that one. I only had the hooded Cobra Commander that you had to mail away for. Destro, love Destro. Had the Baroness. I really liked the Baroness, even back then. Spirit. There's a G.I. Joe I absolutely love. I loved my Spirit figure with the little eagle that clipped to his Yeah, that's all I can really think of right now as far as my favorites. But David Laura, the Delta, but on her it looks great. I'm sure it does. Must be all misshapen and distorted though. Paul Hitchcock. I'm a Flint and barbecue man myself, and of course Snake Eyes second version and Storm Shadow first and second version. I never had Snake Eyes and I never had Storm Shadow, and I loved them in the cartoons. I eventually did get a Snake Eyes, but it was much later for me. I was still a kid. I still played with them, but it wasn't one of the core ones that I got very early on that I spent a lot of time playing with. But yeah, I never ever ever got a Storm Shadow. I would have liked the Firefly as well. I think Firefly is cool, but never got them. Getting closer to a dingo. I mean bingo. What are we playing again? I mean playing. Darn it. What are we playing for? Nothing. Just the fact you can yell bingo at some point. Raymond Anders, Captain and Sam could do a Federation major corporations list like Daystrom Data Concepts at Terra and M. Young Yards at Kate. There are some in FASA and Federation books of 2011. We could do that, yeah. Like Yo-Yo Systems, and there's a bunch of those that are mentioned. So, yeah. David Norris said AFKO. Fuck knockout. I don't know what that means. Is that what it means? Lieutenant Commander Raymond Anders would like hearing a little more about the interworking of Federation. We might do some scripts on that, sure. Says, I agree with you that they should leave it alone and not screw it up yet again. David Laura says, prequels for the prequel. Miss TNG, DS9, and Voyager years. Amen. LOL, laughing my ass off. I was thinking about G.I. Joe's. Oh, and I was talking about your wife's breast. I think I saw that LOL, laughing my ass off right after I said that on here. So, you're thinking about G.I. Joe's. Fleet Paw Swiftback. I'm around. I just don't say a lot because I'm usually driving, and by the time it's time for me to chime in, everything has been said. So did you see the shorts that Sam posted on the Discord Bridge Crew channel? Posted like 3 of them. Dave and Laura, LOL, I can't wait until she sees this in the morning. Laura, I apologize. I didn't mean to think or say the things that I was thinking or saying. I'm very sorry. If you are offended, I'm sorry. Raymond Anders. If need help, I can. Oh, with the script for that. Yeah, sure. We will see. Says, well, you can't stop all the time, otherwise folks wouldn't get to the place on time. Don says, hello again, Cap and all. Hope everyone is coolio this evening. Dogs are chiming in. SE Scout Guy says, Gung Ho, Leatherneck, and Sergeant Slaughter were my favorites. I had Gung Ho, didn't have Leatherneck, didn't have Sergeant Slaughter. Says, driver, I'm going to be late. Keep on driving. Boy, I'm an important chat here. You're not happen to be that Fleet Paw feller. No? Why? You blocked me. Scuffle on the bus. Fleet Paw says Spacely Sprockets, a real shop located in on the promenade of DS9. Yep, it was on the promenade list. Paul Hitchcock, Spirit, but no Storm Shadow. As a fan of the cartoon, that must have been annoying as they played off each other, if I remember correctly. And yeah, Firefly is definitely a cool figure. Yeah, I had Spirit. I got Spirit early on, but I never got Storm Shadow. I think every time we went to the store, because you got to remember, this was back when you had to fucking drive to the store with your parents, and hopefully they had the money and were willing to buy you a toy or stop at the toy store, or you go to Kmart or Woolco or Towers, all the old stores that had toys. You hoped that they had it. Unfortunately, Storm Shadow was a popular figure and it was never there. So that's why I never got it. It's not like you could just order it off the internet, so had to get what you could find. So, Fleet Paw says, I have not run into that in real life yet. I'll probably catch a fist or two for me, anyone like that. No, you won't, because they're all fucking cowardly chicken shits, keyboard warriors. And you see them in real life, and they're like, "Yo, what's up? Yo, I'm really sorry about that shit." Nobody's as aggressive like that as they are online, so don't worry about that. Like that dumb fuck we booted out of Trekyards last night. That's hilarious. That's some fun shit. I'm glad I got the last word in, even though he probably didn't see it until you sent it to him. But anyway, yeah, that was fun times. Dave and Laura, she won't be offended. She is way worse than you. Oh, that sounds like a fucking challenge now. I got to be pretty tame on here, and you see what I'm like. You should see me in person. We need to meet up, man. I want to hang out with you guys. That'd be fun. Me and Sylvia and you and Laura. I think it'd be a fun time. Curtis Simpkins. Hey Cap, what's new? Not much. What's new with you, Curtis? How's your new gaming channel going? Oh boy, now you're in trouble with the missus. He's not in trouble. Don't worry about it. Olam Drab. Oh, hey everyone. I'm Emperor Shao Kahn, ruler of Outworld. I just started G.I. Joe vehicles, but I have 3 Cobra vehicles. Yeah, I think I had like exclusively G.I. Joe figures, which was fucking weird. I had the Skyhawk, the Sky Striker, the Orca, the Killer Whale, the hovercraft, the Dragonfly helicopter. I didn't have any of the motorized tanks. I always wanted the motorized tank, never got it. Had some of the little vehicles, like the little one guy fit in it, and it had a little bomb trailer that pulled a bomb behind it for like loading up the planes and stuff. Had that. Had the armor, the mobile suit thing for Cobra. It was a white suit. Had that. Oh my god, I can't wait to go through my G.I. Joe stuff on camera at all. As soon as I open up, it was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that, because I had so much stuff. I don't think I had many Cobra vehicles, if any. I always wanted the little helicopter, the little Cobra helicopter. I can't remember what it's called now. Cobra, la 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 la. Oh fuck. LOL. What else is new? Curtis Simpkin still working on it. Good. Keep it up. Keep up the hard work. It'll pay off. Fleetpaw said, I half expected to get blocked by that twat waffle, but I'm not. Did he ever reply back? Did he see it? Curtis Simpkins says, I might bring it back to my original channel. It's hard to build a new channel, so just saying. Dave and Laura, I am sorry I missed last night's drama. I need to get back with popcorn. You do. You need to watch these lives. You need to jump on the ones at 4 o'clock if you're able to on the Trekyards channel. We miss you, man. We miss you. I'll do it again. Cobra, la 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 la. Nemesis Enforcer. Fuck, the G.I. Joe movie was great. That opening was so great. The G.I. Joe theme song, but like ramped up. It's fucking phenomenal. Don, speaking something new, my top 2 streaming shows received Lad Media Award nominations for Outstanding Kid Family Show, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, season 4 of High School Musical, the series. That is so happy. Nice. Curtis Simpkins, is there a G.I. Joe video game, Captain? I mean, I got one on my iPad. So it's all right. There was one for the Commodore 64, I think. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any recent ones. I would love for somebody to mod like Call of Duty into a G.I. Joe. That would be fucking awesome. Feed Me Seymour. I like Toxic Crusaders cartoon based on Toxic Avenger, but clearly made as a cartoon for one season to sell toys. Shame, because the cartoon was good. Yeah, I never watched Toxic Crusaders. Lieutenant Commander Raymond Anders says, Captain, I was more into Star Blazers and Hong Kong Phooey in the late 70s. Well, yeah, the late 70s. I was like an 80s kid. I was born in 74. So by the time I knew what the fuck was going on, it was already 1980. And yeah. But my brothers watched all that stuff. And a good friend of mine is a huge Star Blazers fan. I never really got into Star Blazers. I'm not the biggest anime fan. I gotta admit. Something about it, the way they structure their stories or something, is just, I find boring. That being said, I did watch Battle of the Planets. I loved Battle of the Planets. Fucking awesome. But of course, that's the Americanized version of Gatchaman, right? Seven's Arc 7, and no violence. There's violence, like beating people up, but nobody ever got killed. I've since got like the complete series of Gatchaman on DVD, like the actual Japanese version, and holy shit, it's way different. Yeah, I used to watch that every morning. That and the Mighty Hercules, and Rocket Robin Hood, shit like that. I love G-Force. G-Force is like ingrained in my head. And the thing is, it's the Americanized version, right? So you got Tiny, Kia, Princess, Jason, and Mark. And then Seven's Arc 7. And Seven's Arc 7 was there as they cut out a lot of the original stories because they were too mature, too violent. So they had to fill in space with Seven's Arc 7 and Center Neptune and his little dog Pluto, I believe. And I want a Seven's Arc 7 figure. I want a Seven's Arc 7 toy. They don't make them. You can get some 3D prints of Seven's Arc 7, but yeah. And Gatchaman stuff is not difficult to find, but it's usually expensive, and it's usually from Japan. I've got a really nice God Phoenix in the other room, which is metal. I've done a video on it on my Captain Foley personal channel. The G-Force God Phoenix. If Fleet Paul wants to look up the link for anybody that's interested. But yeah, I fucking love that ship. Anyway. Olam Drab, Hong Kong Phooey is sort of a spirit animal. Feed Me Seymour, new Toxic Avengers movie with Peter Dinklage playing Toxie, puzzled by the choice of actor, but it does intrigue me. The Emperor Shao Kahn is here. The Cobra vehicle I have are Cobra Detonator, Cobra Rage, and Cobra Imp. Nice. Dave and Laura, Battle of the Planets. Yes. I was just saying that. Gatchaman. Yeah, Battle of the Planets fucking great. I don't know. The God Phoenix is just such a cool ship. And I've told this story before, but I love that show so much. I used to watch it every morning before school, before we had to take the bus to go to school. Like I said, Mighty Hercules. Da 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 da. Hercules, hero of song and story. Hercules, hero of ancient glory. Anyway, two 15-minute Hercules adventures, and then came on Battle of the Planets. I guess I think that was the order. And also Astro Boy. Astro Boy was on in the mornings. I like Astro Boy too. But I liked Battle of the Planets so much that I wanted my parents to change my name to Mark, because Mark was the leader of the team, voiced by Casey Kasem, and I thought Mark was so cool. Thank God they didn't do that. Raymond Anders, yes. B of P, me too. Oh, Battle of the Planets, yeah. Olam Drab, we love Battle of the Planets. I wanted to be like Jason's sister or something. Growing up, but I love the way Keop talked. That was so cool. Growing up between the 70s and 90s were the golden age. The cars, the trucks still were cool, etc. and etc. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a perfect time to be alive. The 80s is late 70s to like the end of the 80s was just the golden age for entertainment and toys. And the Phoenix, yeah, the Phoenix is phenomenal, man. Olam Drab, it would have been cooler if they were still Science Ninja Squad, Science Ninja Team. But yes. Inspector Gadget, yeah, I used to watch Inspector Gadget. Do 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 do. Inspector Gadgets. That's what we always sang in school. Because we were perverts then too. You know, I don't know. I was a pervert. Feed Me Seymour. The reason the G.I. Joe movies never did very well, I figure, is because they never got the right actor to lead the franchise. So what we got was a movie, a sequel that kind of spin off from it. Now, the reason that the fucking G.I. Joe movies didn't do well is because they didn't have fuck all to do with G.I. Joe. Let's be fair. And I was talking about G.I. Joe, the movie, like 1985, or was it 1986? Regardless, the animated one. I wasn't talking about the new fucking movies. Like, I watched them, I have them. The last one was the best one because it incorporated more G.I. Joe-ness. I want to go to a G.I. Joe movie and see fucking G.I. Joe. I want to see my G.I. Joe characters. I don't want them to just be people in mech suits and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, but yeah, the reason the movies failed is because they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. The princess. Yeah, she was pretty hot. She did that spin in the air with her short skirt, and you could see her white panties. It's like, I knew it was a man. G-Force, Gotchaman, God Phoenix. Fleetpaw has shared the link. Go check. Laura, Dave and Laura, Dave, check that out. Click the link for the G-Force Gotchaman God Phoenix. I got that probably 20 some odd years ago, straight from Japan. Fucking awesome. I'm Emperor Shao Kahn says Bobby's World. Fuck Bobby's World. It's not as bad as some of the more modern shit, but yeah. The A-Team series was awesome too. A-Team was good, yeah. Fleetpaw, the model kit of the Phoenix. Yeah, I haven't built that yet still. And I'm not very happy with the accuracy of that kit, so I don't know. Dave and Laura, LOL, so did I. Woke up early so I could be all ready and watch it. We probably watched it on the same channel. You were in Mississauga. So, yeah, that's fucking weird to think about. Feed Me Seymour. Disney owns Fox and Marvel, which owns the X-Men and Power Rangers. Now, hear me out. What if they merge the shows to make Mighty Morphin Mutant Rangers, Professor X at Zordons? I wouldn't give a shit, because I don't care about any of those things. Feed Me Seymour. Where are Muppets Star Wars? I don't know what you mean. Don, LOL. Oh, yeah. Disney used to own the Power Rangers between 2001 and 2010. It's currently owned by Hasbro. Disney, on the other hand, holds distribution rights for 2 Power Rangers movies that were distributed by 20th Century. And Don's here, so I will mention this. I don't know if you know, but you guys know who Matt Boardman is. He's one of our moderators. He's a visual effects guy. Fucking nice guy. Went and hung out with him in LA. Little known fact, which I'm pretty sure he's fine with me sharing with you. His fiance was one of the stunt performers for the Power Rangers. Which version and which character, I don't know. I think it's Pink Ranger, but not the original Pink Ranger. I don't. She was a stunt woman for it anyway. So I thought you guys should probably know that. Don, there you go. And yes, I met her when we were in LA. Nice, very nice lady. Fleet Power, he got the message, Stuart. He either ignored them or got so butthurt that his panties twisted so hard and put him in the hospital with a foreign object up his own. Oh, fuck that guy. Who gives a shit? Glad he saw them, though. Don, although Shout Factory holds home media distribution rights. Yeah, Shout Factory holds a lot of the animation and the shows like that. Curtis says, I like the original X-Men cartoons from the 90s, yeah. That's a fucking great theme song for that show. Man, yeah. Phoebe Seymour, they need 5 mutants with attitudes. I mean, Jean Grey has the Phoenix sword. Logan has the Wolverine sword. Scott Summers has the Cyclops sword. And I mean, come on. It would be so good. Yeah. Don't care about Power Rangers, so I'm sorry. My son is going to Japan. I'll have him look for 7's Arc. Oh, 7. They won't have a 7. They might have a 7's Arc 7. Good luck finding any. I've done a lot of looking for some. There's the odd one you'll find, but they look like shit. And I doubt you'd find one in Japan. We're talking about the Americanized version of Gatchaman. So the Japanese are like, fuck you Americans. Why you ruin a perfectly good show by fucking it up? So I doubt you'll find a 7's Arc 7. But if I am willing to pay, I want to find a good 7's Arc 7 figure. Just saying. Feed me Seymour. Universal Monsters should try and figure out the shared universe, because it would work if they just failed so many times because they kept doing the same angle. Yeah, the Dark Universe. I actually watched a video on that 2 nights ago. I really wish it came to fruition. I didn't mind the new Mummy movie with Tom Cruise. I didn't hate it like a lot of people did. And, we could have had Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man for a future one. I forget the other ones. There's supposed to be a few other ones. But yeah, I wish the Dark Universe would become a thing, because that would have been fun, I think. But, oh well. What are you going to do? How about Digimon, Mummy's Alive, and Heathcliff? Digimon sucks balls. The Emperor Shao Kahn's just going to leave. He's going to be like, fuck you, you're an asshole. Yeah, but no, Digimon, nah. Mummy's Alive, it's all right. It's not a thumb down, but and Heathcliff, Garfield's better. Paul Hitchcock, Fleet Pod coming in with fire and the foreign objects. Fleet Pod shared Captain Foley's adventure in LA featuring Matt Boardman and Admiral Sylvia. That's a great video, but it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes long. It's our trip. It's not the entire trip, obviously, but it's the entire time we're there. There's some really good stuff in that video. Aaron Walke says, who's this? Aaron Walke and Matt Boardman? No fucking way. That was the live we did when I went out for dinner. Well, me and Sylvia went out for dinner with Aaron Walke, and then Matt Boardman came along too. And Aaron Walke's like, you got to do a live. He kept bugging me during dinner, but even before we even got down to LA, he's like, you got to do a live when you're here. I'm like, okay. So in the restaurant, we fired up the live, and hey, I'm here with Aaron Walke. Yeah, I really didn't want to do a live because I thought that'd be kind of like presumptuous, but he insisted, so I was like, okay. Feed Me Seymour. I just watched The Artful Dodger on Disney Plus. Really, really good show, and the fresh take on the Oliver Twist story. Binge season 1. How I Would Have Made a Universal Monsters Universe. Make it about curses. A third book in ancient Egypt. The Hood of Curses. That is the cause of all the monsters, and the story tracks how it created. That'd be good. Dave, oh, Dave and Laura. Okay, there's a reason I like you, Dave. You're me, but like in a different font. Thundercats. One of the most epic openings of a show ever. That song is phenomenal. Thunder, thunder, Thundercats. Ho! Feel the magic, hear the roar. Thundercats are loose. Whoosh! Fucking awesome. And there's Battle of the Planets. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, let's bring back memories, man. Yeah, Thundercats was fucking phenomenal. Feed Me Seymour, each monster, but told in a way to solve the curse and rid the world of monsters. Fleetpaw said for the spicier moments featuring Admiral Sylvia, you'll have to subscribe to Captain Foley's OnlyFans. OnlyFans.com UK / Captain Sudsy Foley. Well, I'm not in the UK, so that doesn't work. But I mean, there might be spicy Captain and Admiral videos and pictures. Who knows? Everybody's vomiting now. Curtis Simpkins. I think it's time for a new game, Star Trek game with TOS. It doesn't have to be Kirk and Spock, but with new ship and crew, but in TOS. I agree, Curtis. I agree. Feed Me Seymour. Vlad finds the book during the Turkish War, and he's in Egypt and becomes Dracula after finding the book. Then you have every movie after that following the book as Dracula tries to reverse the curse. David Laura says the movie needs go hapt. I don't know what that means, Dave. Feed Me Seymour. Going through time, like visiting Frankenstein and then to London. Yes. Fleetpaw. Reread that, Stuart. Only pans, not fans. I did, but I thought you just made a mistake. I saw pans. Only pans. What does that even mean? Only pans. I did read pans. I saw it in my head, but I thought I was trying to correct it for you and not make fun of you for spelling it wrong. But alas, I am the one who looks the fool. If they made a Thundercats movie, they should film it in Australia. Perfect setting for it, and then get Chris Hemsworth to play Lion-O and Ryan Reynolds' voice is Snarf. Snarf, snarf. They need to do a live-action Thundercats movie. 100%. I'm just afraid they'd fuck it up, because they fuck everything up. But if it was done right, I'd be on board. I hear the pug. Yes, you do. More than one pug. Feed Me Seymour. Only Pans is the cooking version of OnlyFans. Oh. For spicy action for the captain and... Gotcha. I was cooking in the kitchen. That's funny. I went straight to OnlyFans for some reason. Paul Hitchcock. We're getting a new Wolfman movie. Nice. Fleetpaw. If it's only videos of you washing pans in the sink that you've cooked spicy food in. Oh, that's fucking stupid. Why is that even a thing? Why does that exist? Who fucking thinks up this shit? If it was cooking the spicy food, eating the spicy food, then washing the dishes, cool. But just washing. Da fuck. Da fuck. Anyway, this has been a slice and a half, guys. But I think I'm going to call it there. And I'm going to head downstairs. Mind you, I'm not saying this would happen, but if Matt Stone and Trey Parker made a new Thundercats cartoon as a South Park style comedy, You know it wouldn't happen, but I'd watch. For fuck, they made a new Thundercats cartoon. That stupid, fucking dumb animation and cutesy and it's fucking. I don't even know what happened to it. I think hopefully it fucking got canceled because it was shit. I was so disappointed to see that. Fleet Paw, I'm pulling that out of my ass, Stuart. It doesn't exist. I don't want anything that comes out of your ass. But you should market that because I'm sure somebody would be interested in watching it. Commander Raymond Anders, sorry, Lieutenant Commander. I found a 7x7 on eBay, but it's in France. And it is going for a little over $200. Well, shoot me the link and I'll take a look at it and let you know what I think of it. Dave and Laura. Laura woke up, so I was catching her up on the breasts being live on the show. About her breasts being live on the show. Just as I'm saying goodbye to, how convenient. Future Man in Enterprise was Skeletor. Ah. And you know what Skeletor always said? You boob. And Laura's awake, so I don't know. You do the math. I don't know. Anyway, on that note, go back and watch those comments, Dave and Laura. Hopefully Laura won't slap me if we ever meet. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic night. And check out our TNG review tomorrow, Ethics, at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have a fantastic video this Saturday, by the way. Just putting that out there. Maybe watch it. Do the things. You know the routine. So until next time, I'm Captain Foley signing off. Have yourselves a great night. I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys. And sorry, Laura. Love you. Bye.